up, YouTube? Topaz Jason, and I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First, we're going to jump into the news. Then we're going to jump into this review for this new EP from Cam'ron and Berner. Then we're going to jump into an article from DownloadPass.com. Before then, let's to a brief instrumental from underground producer May Neck. I talked about the game being sued for $525,000 and such, but not doing a performance and such, man, in which he just had the court date for it, and the game didn't fucking show up. And you know, this is something that dudes got to learn the motherfucking hard way. If you got to go to court, man, over some lawsuit shit and you don't show up, they're going to automatically make you lose. And then they will come to your crib like they did Lil Wayne and take whatever the fuck they need to pay that shit off. Hopefully it won't go that damn far, man, but it's definitely looking that direction. But anyway, on to today's review. And today's review is to that Cam'ron and Berner, that Contraband EP, man. And you know what? This actually could have been something pretty decent. Like, there's some solid production here, some solid features, some tracks that could have been decent, man. But ultimately, it all falls because Berner just doesn't have the core fundamentals, man. Like, his delivery is all fucked up. It sounds like he's fucking reading straight off the fucking page, man, and not saying shit that he actually means. His lyrics, his flow, all off, man, to the point that he ruins every motherfucking track. Even though tracks like that, Get More with Devin The Dude, has some fucking potential, he fucks it up. Songs like that, Ride with Twista, could have been dope as well, man, but sadly not so. Quite honestly, I feel as though Cam'ron should have just took this shit for himself, and it actually could have been something, man. But because you got a bad feature on every fucking track, overall I give this project, man, a 4 out of 10. But anyway, on to today's article from DownloadPass.com. And today's article was about petty rivalries, man, because when you get into the music industry, you're always going to be surrounded by this type of shit. And I have seen that shit for my motherfucking self too, man. Like, when I was coming into the game and I had a studio and shit, there was another studio in the same building. I was like damn near across the hall. These dudes wanted to compete against us for some fucking reason, and that kind of became a petty rivalry. But overall, I never let that petty rivalry dictate the types of people that I be around and such, because even though a lot of them dudes over there was full of shit, there was a couple that I continue to do business with to this day because they were pretty talented and they bought their shit. And you see this same thing that happens in the music industry all the time. Like, go back to when The Game and 50 was beefing and shit. Pretty much because 50 was just beefing with every fucking body, and The Game wasn't trying to go along with it. Like, he looked up to a bunch of these people and shit. But ultimately, The Game did the right thing by not alienating himself and shit based off of what 50 Cent was doing and shit. Because look at where he's at now. Pretty much having a feature for every motherfucking track. If he rolled along with 50 Cent, he never would have been able to do that. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.